All right, we are ready to go.
See, I'm glad you didn't say we are live because I'm dead. Bleh, bleh.
Six Detmar coming to us from the afterlife.
Corpseified.
Indeed. So, when should we do our whole preamble? Should we do it now?
I mean,
or...
we should probably do it after we've streamed for 20 minutes, right? That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what the
I mean,
pre
that's what-
stands for, right? It's for late into the stream.
That's what the pros do. Clearly, they just wait to introduce themselves several minutes into the stream. That's exactly what they do. Jennifer, who has been streaming for how long now?
I've been streaming for a few years now. One of the situations where I occasionally I'm always kind of a little nervous about stuff like this, but yeah,
You temporarily went into Kermit voice.
Kermit the Frog here. We're gonna strip some ships for some birds.
Jennifer Uncle.
I'm Jennifer
Scanlan. Anyway, I'm joined by my regular two chuckle fucks here.
You gonna introduce us, or is that
I
on
mean,
us?
she did. She called us the two regular chuckle fucks. That seems about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Next to me is Kyrie Page, and coming to us from across the internet, across the country even, is Six Detmar. And yeah, basically for this monthly stream, my idea was hey, we talked about a lot of games during our Game of the Year deliberations, and I haven't really gotten to some of them, either at all or just taken a deep dive into them, so I figured why not give people a chance to vote on one of those, and Hardspace Shipbreaker ended up winning, so... Six, should I go with open shift, standard, limited, or no revival?
I would say standard.
Okay. Let's go ahead and join links here then. Apologies if the audio is all off because it doesn't give us options to the settings until we start a game.
Well, that's a new concept, Earth deteriorating into squalor and decay.
The Shipbreaker in different colored font.
What about the ship maker? Candlestick.
Well, how about the Shipbaker?
I was gonna do a ship butcher, butcher baker, candlestick maker, but that's shipbreaker and ship butcher would be literally the same thing.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've been accepted by Lynx.
Pave the way to the galaxy. We got chosen because of our above average or exceptional physical cognitive ability. Hey, Alan. And, yeah, we're going to Salvage Station 42, Morrigan. And, yeah, I guess we'll sign this situation. Probably needs me to type it in. Oh, that's a good keyboard clacking sound. Profanity or anti-corporate slang / jargon is not accepted, so I guess I can't call myself, fuck the corpse here or anything like that.
Fuck the corpse, Jen.
I meant corporations! Corporations! You know how in Cyberpunk they sometimes call corporations corpse?
Yep.
Oh,
I know.
no! Oh, no!
Did you just now realize the gravity of the words you just said, Jen?
And that would be a 10-4, good buddy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we are retrieving a body and mind revival program. It's gonna be all giggles this stream, huh? Okay. Wait, Standard or inverted controls? Okay. Okay, I guess that one. Meal preference: chicken, plastic-free, vegetarian, or entomotarian.
What? What is entomotarian?
No idea. I guess we could select it and find out what we're going to be eating for the rest of our lives.
Well, hold on. Let's see.
You're looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Okay. I have no criminal record. I'm not a member of a workers' union. I've completed my annual medical exam. I've been cleared of having McCulloch's lung. I have no commercial real estate interests. The nation state of Arizona. Okay.
Oh, okay. You, according to Urban Dictionary, it's you eat plant-based diet but also eat insects.
Okay. I will bring a positive attitude, problem-solving mindset to work every day. I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to the van der Waals field. And I will vote for Chancellor Chunzong of the Pan American Senate election. Okay. Not reading that.
You can skip training. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Because you said you'd done it before.
my bad. I've done it for like an hour, so...
All right,
I'm
Cutter.
not sure if I...
This is what you do.
You're gonna need to saddle up with your lasers and your tethers. Remember, tethers are your friends.
So yeah, a little bit of background on this particular game. It's made by the same people who were responsible for Homeworld. And, yeah, as it's very... You can tell that the people who made Homeworld made this because of the ship designs. They're very boxy and modular in an interesting way.
To return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
I'm liking this music a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good music. Good at setting the tone, too. Like, very physical job.
Six, where did this game place in your Game of the Year list?
That hasn't come out yet.
Oh.
Maybe somebody was so busy telling other people to get their list ready that they didn't get theirs.
Oh, wow.
I've been really busy.
Yeah, you
been
have.
busy.
Yeah. Okay.
To Morgan Station. Before we jump in here, Cutter, it's customary to observe a moment of silence for a departing shipbreaker. You'll soon learn this type of thing doesn't happen very often up here. Okay.
Arcadian O'Hara
My name
is a good name.
I'll be your eyes and ears when you're in the yard. Used to be a cutter myself until there were some complications with one of my clone jobs, but never you mind about that. Let's get to work.
I don't know what to do with my hands in space.
And let's get
Big
started.
mood.
You ever want to pay off your debt like Sullivan did? It's all about completing your work orders.
So you click in the sticks to roll left and right, which is a weird
Oh, you're
thing.
playing with a controller.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How do you play?
Mouse and keyboard.
Oh, okay.
Is the roll buttons on Q and E?
How do you break?
You have
click in
ensured
both
that I literally
sticks.
can't give you any information by picking a control scheme.
It says it says click in both sticks.
Oh, I know. I was asking Six how
Oh, the control key.
V does it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's telling me to do things in the corner.
Nice work, Cutter.
Alright.
Now, try adapting a fun southern adjacent accent.
10-4, roger that.
All right, Cutter, that ain't too bad. Honest day's work on the accent farm.
Go on down to the accent mines.
You open up the container, you put in a little dirt, and then you speak like this into it, and it plants a seed, right? And from that grows a good old-fashioned Southern boy. That's where they come from. You were always
overalls and all.
you were like, I always felt like that much, like bigotry and old-fashionedness can't come from a natural place. Well, you were wrong. It's the most natural place. The soul.
Alright, Cutter. Your training ship is right there in the middle of the yard.
Oh, for me?
Let's talk about the grapple tool for a moment, shall we? Specifically, how you use it. Now you can pull things towards you using the grapple's reel ability. If you reel in an object that's lighter than you, you'll pull that object towards you. But if you reel in an object that's heavier than you, well, you're going to pull yourself towards it. Once you've grabbed the antenna with your grapple, your HUD tells you where you should put it. You've got furnaces and processors on the left and right, while the barge...
Your activity has dropped below
Great.
level.
What?
It gave you directions as to where to set it, and you're like, okay, I'm going to incinerate it.
Whoops. Okay.
Here's your new new clone.
Well, your previous clone was what we like to call in the business a dipshit. So, you are at a bit of a disadvantage.
Or an advantage if you look at it from like how far you could get in this job.
I mean, but you do have that same genetic code, right?
Once you grab the antenna with your grapple, your HUD
you just
tells you
love
where
doing
you
the
should
good
put it.
old thumbs up. Do not incinerate the
I
antenna.
wonder if it has big text with like 5 arrows pointing at it telling you where to send it, and then a fucking marker on your
Oh, the birds.
goddamn
There we go.
HUD. Cutter.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I never noticed that text before.
with the 6 arrows, you never notice. Honey, you about as smart as apple pie right now.
Okay, so now what do we do? New work order. Okay. Use grapple reel.
That's right. That's right. Kiss it. Just kiss it.
What am I supposed to reel in?
Well, let's see.
Well, congratulations.
There we go. Okay.
Your very first pieces of salvage. Another billion or so of them antenna, and you will have completely wiped out your debt. I'm kidding, of course. All right, Cutter. You ready?
There is no getting rid of this stat.
Ship surgery?
Alright.
Let's
It's
hoot up
gonna-
your
oh, there we
scanner
go.
and see what we see. Now we're looking for cut points. Think of them as the chunks of glue that hold the key structural segments of the ship together. Bingo. Just got the go-ahead from control to unlock your cutting tool. You may now equip the Singer.
I love all the thumbs up in
I'm
this.
uploading the final work required to complete your certification rank 1 training, and yep, you guessed it. Let's get them nacelles on the barge with them new tools of yours. Now make sure you don't let your cutter overheat while you're sliding away. You can hear a chirp when it's just about to overheat, or you can keep
I thought you were gonna about to let it overheat for a second.
Your
Yeah.
cursor didn't change color, which means you weren't close enough. You were out of range.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, and now we can take this, tether it, or just keep cutting it, I guess. Oh, it wants it to be sent to the barge. Got it. Oh, it didn't like that.
It's just you're pulling and the tether ain't keeping up, Cutter. It's all right. It can be a little difficult, but
Okay. That seems to be going where it needs to.
Sure, why not? I guess eventually the gravity of space will...
There's no gravity in space.
Jennifer.
Yeah? Yeah? Yes? Something to say, Kyrie? This is our most chaotic stream in a while. Welcome to 2021, folks.
20. I think you
Yeah.
meant to say fuckers.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Get down here. You're coming with me.
Dead or alive. That's what they pay me to do, right? Is to murder robots and pieces of metal. This is gonna get a lot easier a little bit later in the tutorial when you get another tool.
The more work orders
Yeah.
you complete, the closer you get to hitting your certification quotas. Go
All
ahead
right.
and see where you're at on earning your first cert.
Pause menu. Let me know if we need to boost the audio at all, by the way. Or lower the game audio so that people aren't drowned out or anything. Oh, looks like I met my quota.
Earning certs gives you access to better upgrades and perks for your tools, gear, and equipment, as well as access to more valuable ships back in your hab.
Hey, cutie Zirconia.
Let's mosey
And yeah,
on
we're
over
gonna
to your
throw
first
stuff in the
lab
furnace
station.
pretty soon, I imagine.
Well, you tried to throw one thing in the furnace and it ended in your demise.
Oh yeah.
Did you? We were out.
I love how this guy's sense of humor is basically like, you thought that things would get super bad here, huh? They're only mostly bad. Yes. Yeah, there's not much to the audio so far, just music like this that occasionally pops in, and some narration.
We could try boosting it a little bit.
Okay. I can do that after we get out of this menu.
Top of the morning to you, Cutter. As you know by now, this is your hat. I know it feels a bit flat right now, but I hear Lynx is looking into fixing it up real nice for you sometime in the near future. Anyway, says here you're gonna need an upgrade to complete your next certification rank. You're gonna like this one, Cutter. Let's check it out now, shall we? Good. Now let's get back to the yard so you can try this sucker out. Okay, before we hop back in the yard, I want to show you the ship's catalog. Here is where you find a selection of ships Lynx has deemed ready for salvage. As I said before,
Yeah, it's supposed to be a fairly relaxing game. Mostly just cutting up ships and hoping that you don't accidentally launch yourself into the furnace, I suppose.
We're out. Alright, Cutter, another shift
Oh, they give me a timer in here?
Today's goal
Okay.
is to complete your certification rank 2. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to light up that new split saw mode you've just upgraded in the hab. Go ahead and equip it now. Nice work there, Cutter. It's time to take the training wheels off.
Are you the one that is controlling the thumbs up?
It
No.
happens whenever you complete an objective.
And then
You give a
see
thumbs
if
up.
you can salvage
I see.
every last bit of the training vessel. We call it using the whole buffalo. Waste not, want not, right, Cutter? Go get 'em, Tiger.
So right now you're using you should be able to hit a button to switch the attachment, because if you're just trying to burn specific points, this like sweep cut is not what you want.
Yeah. Good idea. Just get real close in there, huh?
You said there was a time limit?
They pay you better depending on how quickly you do it, I suppose. Okay, so that's the aluminum, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're mousing
Space
over it, it says
Buffalo.
aluminum, so that's how you know.
Sweet.
You should be able to rotate the cut, because right now you're cutting pretty tiny pieces off.
Like
Yeah,
this, you mean? Okay, now if we switch over to the grapple, we should be able to pull it.
I think the way you cut it, you just sort of shaved the corners. You didn't actually, on several spots,
Oh.
you didn't actually separate it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't
okay.
try and do exactly on the edge. You're gonna waste a little bit. That's just how it goes.
Okay.
There's
That's
a
what you
good
want it to
cut.
look like. There you go.
Alright.
Now you can see it
That
separated.
should be.
It's okay. It'll make it.
Yeah. This is just a day in the life.
Just making shots.
I think it's one of those things where they just use the line
Level awarded.
about the buffalo because
Because of Space Buffalo, obviously.
exactly, Kyrie. That was exactly my point. It's kind of fun to cut these bolts.
I am absolutely digging this music, though.
Don't forget to. I don't remember what the. I don't. You know, you're on controller. I don't know what the button is, but there's a button to like do the X-ray scan, and so you can see like hard points and stuff.
Credits transferred.
Yeah, right there. It's up on the D-pad on this one. Okay. In you go.
Well, good work there, Cutter.
Salvage secured. Account
Now let's
credits
burn away those yellow spots so we can get some of that nanocarbonate.
Alright.
Don't forget to switch your attachment. Okay, you're on the right attachment. You're good. I would generally say don't fire that thing while moving. You don't want to burn up something sensitive by accident.
Good idea.
If you're not sure about your shot, don't take it.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Right, but if you miss a shot and it
I
hits
guess
to your
that is
friend,
true.
that's real shitty. Also, those panels off to the side have detached. You should be able to move them right now. Those big ol' U's. I imagine you're going to want to take those to the processor. Now, you're going to have to be delicate with that one, Cutter. It's a lot of mass, and you are not. You're what they call a human. And that's, it's like a genre of music. They call it metal. You know, there's a Pokemon called Melmetal. Also,
Melmetal?
well, some people pronounce it Melmetal, but they're cowards. Now,
Processing valuable
here's the thing. You got it. You just got the credits for it. You don't need to bother with it. It is worth noting, obviously, you have a processor and a furnace on either side. There is no difference. Get into whatever's convenient. And also, your push has better range than you think. You may think you are too far away to be able to push something with that little shockwave, but you got better range than you think. Give it an extra push. If it's
Okay.
going slow, just give it a little boost.
Okay.
Well, see, what you're doing right now is, it should be good now, but you kept firing the boost and then grabbing it with a tether, slowing it back down again. It's like grabbing a
okay.
door, pushing it open, and immediately pulling back on it again.
Okay, got it.
Right now, your objective is the aluminum, so that's another piece of nanocarbonite. It's nice to get it in, but it's not your priority right now. We need to get that aluminum. The aluminum you are gonna need that split blade for, though, because that stuff.
Oh,
That's the stuff on the side panels there. As you mouse over, you'll see just above your O2 gauge, it indicates several things. First off, it indicates the weight of the object. Then it indicates in the middle where it needs to go. Next to that, you'll see what type of material it is, and you'll also see its cut level. Now, currently, anything with a cut level higher than 1, you can't do shit to. That's a titanium hardpoint right there. You can't do shit to that, my friend. Just leave it alone. You want the big gray wall right there. You're trying to slash a good old piece off of that. That's a very strange cut you went for, but okay. I guess this is fine, Cutter.
I guess it's something that we can do.
I don't have the ability to stop you technically, and this is not a
just trying to
crime.
find.
So I guess go ham.
Okay, there we go. That's loose.
You were not listening to me even slightly when I talked about how that was not what you wanted to be messing with.
Oh, I thought I was getting the wall right there.
Well, see, that's the hard point. The hard point and the wall are different things.
Oh, okay.
I would go for that far wall right there with no hard points on it. Hard points make everything more difficult, Cutter.
Okay, far wall.
Yeah, the one you
far
got your
wall.
cursor on right now. Okay, you turned, but yeah, that one straight ahead. Between those two ones you have left, you already cut the other side out. Cut its opposing wall.
Okay, this right
Yes.
here. Okay.
Yes.
I got it now. Okay.
This is going great.
Okay. Now, grapple. Oh, right, there's an up and down too.
All right, you see it floating free like a bird? Well, you take that bird and you
Yes.
shove it in the furnace. Burn that little
Cook
bitch
that
until
bird
those
up like a
feathers are
Thanksgiving
gone.
dinner. Now you're just, oh, Jennifer,
Oh,
what are you
Jesus.
doing? Oh, boy. Oh, don't let it go.
Well,
Oh,
now
no.
Okay, Cutter, I just want to remind you that the Lynx Corporation will pay you for the cost of your suit if you feed yourself into the furnace, but the cost of cloning yourself is significantly more than that. It is not
Okay.
recommended.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Nice job.
I guess we're done here then.
Now get back to your hab to end your shift and spend them shiny new Lynx tokens on upgrading your gear. We've wrapped.
I wish there was like a boost button so I just could go meow across this.
So that you could be a space cat?
No! I just meant to make a zooming noise. I could do this with my hands. Oh, space. Alright. Hard day done.
congratulations on completing certification rank 2 there, Cutter. Now that you've proven you kind of know what you're doing out there, Lynx has a present for you. Go ahead and make your way to the equipment upgrade screen and let's see what we see.
Oh, this is one of the newfangled tech trees.
Repeat
I can
after
tether
me.
things.
Tethers are your friends. Let's select your next ship and head out into the yard to try them out.
Okay, I guess we're gonna take out an Oceanus, otherwise known as a mackerel. Okay, so anything I don't cut, Lynx just gets to itself. Got it.
Alright, Cutter. This here mackerel is stripped down, but there's still plenty there for us to sink our teeth into, such as how we're gonna deal with the pressurized areas. But before we get into all that, let's try out your tethers. Your tethers are far stronger than the line on your grapple. Use them when you're trying to move objects that are much heavier than you are. Also, tethers stack, meaning the more you use, the stronger the pull you get out of them. If you put them in the right place, that is.
So this is a thing that took me a little bit to get used to. The way this works is basically it's like you know how in Just Cause 2 you can sort of like link two things together and then it pulls it tight?
Yeah.
You're doing that. So don't connect it to itself. That's pointless. Connect it to where you want it to go. For that, you're going to want to connect it
Okay.
to the barge down below because that's where you're going to salvage that to. And let go.
Okay.
And away it
Oh,
goes.
it shoots out that far. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's moving by itself,
It's
too.
really, really good. Yeah, it just pulls it tight.
That's awesome. Ah, this game is cool.
Nice work, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative with how you use them. Alright.
Gonna tether it down into the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
I mean incredibly dangerous. Next, we're gonna learn about pressurization. According to Lynx, decompression events are the #1 cause of death. And as a result, cloning. Alright, let's open up your scanner and see what we see. Let's see if we can crack into this ship without making her pop. See that airlock over there? Let's go check it out.
This is a really cool effect. Okay, enter through the airlock. So just
Airlock pressure level
thumbs up while I open the door. Alright.
Using airlocks is always a good idea, but there may be times later when you encounter ships without functioning airlocks. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, Cutter. For now, let's get inside.
Ooh, I even have a lamp.
Alright, let's see if there's a way
Yeah,
to
space is dark.
depressurize this sucker so we can get to work on it. Look for an atmosphere regulator. If it's working, this device will let us depressurize.
Now, here's a
the
nice
room
thing,
safely.
Cutter. You can tell this
You
game's
don't
been
wanna
patched.
trigger a violent
Because if you activate
decompression,
this right now,
believe me.
which you're going to want to do, that's your objective right now is to
Now,
activate it.
sometimes you're gonna wanna depressurize
You'll notice
the
that the
ship
frame rate
slightly.
is not amazing, but it's
You'll wanna
okay,
get sucked
right?
through a 1-inch hole for
Uh-huh.
When the game came out, it achieved what we like to call single digits.
Just make sure it's nailed.
Depressurizing destroyed the game.
I'm lighting up your work order.
Oh, wow.
It came back, you know, we managed to recover. It's a hardy motherfucker, but excuse me, my mama would smack me for that one.
Okay, so I can left grab, right grab.
This is adorable.
It's like I'm a little monkey, a little space monkey.
There she
You know,
is.
Cutter, I guess that's true. It is kind of like that.
Ticket right there.
Okay, now, Cutter,
This one's pretty
you are
easy.
in a position to
Just
die.
slide out
Please
of
be
the
careful.
location with a good yank from your grapple.
Oh, okay.
But before you do that, it's always a good idea to clear a path for her straight to the barge, because once you pull it, she starts melting down. And when it comes
Oh.
to reactors, you never know how many ticks you got till she goes boom.
Oh dear.
Alright,
Okay.
The way you complete make so Weaver still knows how to turn worms into shipbreakers, alright? Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Now, I know that symbol on the side of that generator. It's like, ooh, look at that. It's a propeller. This thing can fly. No, Cutter, that's a radioactive symbol. That means if you pull that thing loose, it's gonna bake you like a potato.
I see. So if we, like, detach these down here...
Now you're thinking, Cutter. But also, what if you were to just bake yourself? Aren't you sick of life?
You ever just want to
Remember
wrap
to switch
yourself
attachment.
in
Here we
some...
go. Yeah. Oblivion is like a blanket, Cutter.
You ever just want to wrap yourself in a blanket, throw yourself in the microwave, and blow yourself the fuck up?
Not particularly.
Well, then you ain't a real Cutter just yet. It's all right. We'll get you depressed one of these days. Please note, you do have a no, bad job, Cutter. You fucked up. Remember where it tells you where stuff goes?
Oh, whoops.
But at least you've attached 2 tethers to it, so it's gonna be really hard to fucking move, you goddamn moron.
You can remove tethers, right? I just forget the button for doing
Yep,
that.
you sure fucking do, don't you?
How do you do it?
Well,
I do it
I literally
6.
can't tell you because you're on a controller. You keep forgetting this. I literally don't know.
Oh, okay. It's holding
Oh,
down
okay,
the D-pad.
okay. That's good.
What are you doing, Cutter?
I'm going to get this.
Well, Cutter, usually it takes people longer to go space crazy, but good for you. Getting a head start. Remember, when it
where'd he
turns
go?
red, that means the stress is getting too much for... What the fuck did you... Cutter? Cutter. Listen, I try not to use this pun because it feels unbecoming, but cut it out.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good.
Now,
It's all
for
good.
this purposes of this tutorial, you do have unlimited tethers. That will not be the case in the main game itself, so it might make sense for you, to do what you're doing and get used to operating without a tether when needed. However, if you try and do that reactor without a tether, I'll fucking start digging the grave right now, you dumb motherfucker.
Okay, so this gives us an opening to just... Yeah, that's right. That's the good stuff. And I'll just...
Maintenance Officer Kyrie,
Yes.
are we gonna survive this? I feel like this cut is gonna get us all killed. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you can hear my character panting after doing that.
Yeah,
I was panting too, to be honest.
yeah, the game is coded in such a way that when you pull that reactor loose, your character kind of starts to panic. Now that is nanocarbon. Your split cutter is going to do what we call jack shit.
How do we salvage it then?
You're gonna need to find some cut points.
Oh, right, in the indoors.
Yes, in the indoors. Well said. Cutters these days. Oh my god. Sorry, Cutter. Just had to take a call.
I don't know where we got her either. Look, I'm just saying. Okay, sorry about that. I lost my accent.
Well, Cutter, if you ever get the chance to be a radio voice in this here Lakes Corporation, you will quickly learn that there is a corporate mandate for a certain sort of accent. You can try various... They have a list of accents that are allowed, of course. You can try different things, but this is probably the easiest one. It is very easy to try somebody that doesn't accidentally end up sounding sort of racist, though I don't recommend it. Just stick with Southern. You can make fun of Southerners all you want. They deserve it.
Now, remember the last time you tried to deal with this antenna?
I got it. I got it.
Account credit applied.
Should I be wasting my time with all the other materials, or should I just be focusing on what they're asking for?
To be honest, Cutter, this is a tutorial. You do what you feel best, you know, getting used to the routine here. Obviously, all they really want is you probably just need one more chunk of nanocarbonate. I keep adding the ITE on the end. It's just nanocarbon. I apologize. We phased out nanocarbonite back when Han Solo got trapped in some of that shit. But also, it doesn't hurt to get practice for the real thing. You pick your poison. Wow, look at you. You're surfing, Cutter. Yeehaw, hang 10, partner.
Cowabunga.
That's the wrong show.
Also, the wrong regional turn of phrase.
Well, Cutter, looks like you can manage on your own.
Well, hang on. So there's the cow, right? So it's cow like a cow.
Uh-huh.
And then there's bunga,
Cow like a cow.
which is like bunghole. Are you talking about a cow's anus?
That would change things a little
It
bit.
seems vaguely inappropriate, but also, you know, listen, you're in a bad state. You owe Lynx 1 billion credits. I understand a little bit of foul language.
Tethers for your friend. Good luck out there, Cutter. We were out there.
Now, you are done for the day,
Yeah.
but I guess you could throw nanocarbon against the ceiling of our installation just to be a dick. I guess that is a possibility.
Object. Credits awarded.
Well, it's a situation where it is what it is, you know?
Cutter, you realize that we
Yeah,
could
blind.
choose to fire you at any time and you would be straight fucked.
And by fire, we don't mean lose your job. We mean fire you into the sun.
And then we would clone you, but that just means we get to do it again.
We do it a couple of times. It's for fun.
You ever heard that old giant bomb segment about the murder slingshot? Well, Brass thought that was a pretty damn good idea.
I had no idea where that shot was going.
It was going where it needs to, and that's all you need to know.
Getting a little sassy now.
This cutter's got a mouth on her. Was
Yeah.
starting to doubt it. Seemed like the weak quiet type,
Strip
like
one.
strong quiet type, only not strong. Noodle arm.
I lived
Strip
in
half-
Texas for a little bit, so I do have.
Oh, we're from Texas now.
You know what they say?
I do have
Everything's
some-
bigger in Texas.
Including
Punchline.
the egos.
It's kind of
Strip
like,
half a ship with your head and
hey, if it works, it works.
When we said use your head, Cutter, I don't, I guess good on you.
Valuable object processed. Credits
It's nice how it kind of pulls it the rest of the way for you.
Now I want to remind you, Cutter, you're just gonna keep doing this, so you might as well call it a day and go get some real money for your next project.
Oh, they're not giving me money for this?
This is a tutorial, sweetie. Sweetie pumpkin,
Okay.
cutesy button.
Okay.
I think they are
I'll
giving
head
you a
out.
little money, but it is not as much as you will get for a proper ship, which will have more valuable salvage.
Oh, okay. I'll go this way then. I'll go home.
We did it. We got her to stop the tutorial.
awesome. Okay, great. I mean, oh, fantastic,
Don't
Cutter.
forget
You
to
made
use
a
your
great
hands. Do the
decision.
hand thing where you like monkey or whatever you said.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay.
Well, you are just you are unlocking the ability to purchase it. You are not actually unlocking it. This is the moment I knew this game was good.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yep. you all that money you just made. Well, guess what, Cutter? Rental fees. You're fucked.
I dubbed thee Shipbreaker.
I like the motto safety third. It's a good motto.
Okay, so I'm rank 4. That's cool. Got a sticker. I can place the sticker. Oh, on my little thing. That's cute. I'll put it right there. I'll put this one over here somewhere too. Oh, it's locked. Okay. How do you get certification 10 for that?
Gotta get a few more levels before we give you your validation sticker. This ain't kindergarten anymore where we give you validation stickers for just about everything.
So do I just have 300 to work with? Okay.
Now look at your options carefully, Cutter, because there's only so many things you can purchase, and you're gonna want to ask yourself, is this worth it?
Let's see. So this increases the range of the cutter. That seems like it'd be useful. Let's see what
I dare
else is
say
there.
most of these upgrades will be useful. That's why they're here.
You never know with certain upgrades. Oh, we could go faster. Let's not do that just yet. Oh, I have a fuel tank. Okay. Scan more objects. Helmet. O2 capacity. I have oxygen too? Okay.
Yes, how do you expect to breathe in space?
Audio resynth. What? Oh, it re-synthesizes audio.
Yeah, Cutter. The way
Weird.
it works is that basically there is I'm no good with big words. There's a sensor package that analyzes the goings on in your vicinity, and by that interprets them into a simulated sound like you might hear were you in an atmospheric situation. So obviously in space, no one can hear you scream unless your sensor points at them and says, oh, they're screaming, and generates a scream.
Oh, okay. Should we go with another mackerel, or should we go with a... Well, I guess these are all mackerels. I guess we could try a station hopper. Alright, here we go! Okay. Zirconia mentions that an infrastructure/disaster podcast. This is a segment called Safety Third.
All right, Cutter. Now that you've completed your training, you're only about 1 billion credits away from...
God, the oxygen goes down so fast!
I know the thought of
Cutter.
10,000 credits, let alone a
Rip.
billion, sounds impossible right now. But
You're
I
gonna
can
die.
assure you it is within your
What?
If you
Did I do
I'm just
something?
making a prediction, sweetie. It's all right.
to be a great
I put money down. I bet Manager Curie over here that your ass is gonna be fucking toast, and we're gonna have to clone you. But you know, listen, Curie, very positive here. Also, you've just fucked up.
guessing that means Lynx thinks you're less likely to blow yourself up. Let's see if
That's
they're
okay.
onto
I
something.
can just cut this.
Complete your work order and return here to your hab when you're ready for
I think it'd be pretty funny if you were to cut this and then it would just clock you as it suddenly applied all that force. But I think you're too far
a
away.
whole lot of credits more. Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Pardon me, I'm about to sneeze.
Is that a Texas sneeze or?
It's a real quiet sneeze, it turns out, because I don't need to sneeze no more.
Wow, wow. It's one of them. It's one of them. You know. Things. I don't know. I don't know where I was going. All right, Cutter. Now this is the real business, so you better be making as much money as you can.
Count credits
And also, you
applied.
better remember where to put things. What are you doing?
It's not like there's some very helpful text right in the middle of your dang screen.
Now, Cutter, it's time to cut this baby open.
Alright.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd forget to depressurize it and get killed.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
So that we can fling your corpse.
Well, I did make that bet.
That's another thing
with,
we do.
With Mandracuria here.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Is it not gonna refill my oxygen?
Nah, honey.
What?
There's air in here, but it ain't exactly oxygen. It's mostly CO2
Okay,
at this
fair.
point. Will, however, note that your oxygen levels are not dropping while you were in here.
Air pressure
Well, now you
levels
just vented all the oxygen out of here, so now you're fucking hosed. But, you know, listen, there's a first time for everything, and that includes death. You know, it's like James Bond once said, you only live twice. And, I bet you're gonna prove him wrong, Cutter. You're gonna die a lot of times. I just got that feeling.
Using your head once again.
Now, I will note there,
Yeah.
Cutter, that there was some aluminum you could have salvaged that you did just incinerate with your laser. So please be careful. When you notice that you have burnt through a cutting point, that is when you stop firing the laser, classically speaking.
Oh, okay. How can I tell how many of those things I have left?
Which things, honey?
The tethers.
Top left.
Top left. Yep.
There's a big old
Got that
text
big
that says
old
tethers.
word.
Some of the font doesn't show up so well when you're on certain backgrounds, you know?
Credits deposited.
It's glowing yellow, sweetie.
Okay. Is there a way to return to this later?
Sure. Listen,
Like,
if you don't,
if I
if you don't
run out
say
of
you're
time.
done with it at the end of your shift, it'll still be here. Also, you know what? I could give you information, and I've chosen not to in this moment because I do have that bet about you dying.
Okay.
So, Godspeed, and tell St. Peter fuck off.
Oh, those are nano carbons. That's what you were talking about earlier. How do I just grab that? Hey. Yep. No, I can't grab that way.
That's also not your grabbing tool there.
I know, but I can't grab it. And I can't cut it. What do I do? Oh, I can touch this. I can cut this.
Well, Cutter, you just sawed a piece of valuable electronic equipment in half. That was what we call a
Also-
dipshit move.
No one tells me anything.
Well, you don't really fucking look, do you now, Cutter? Do I have to tell you what direction the sun is in so you don't fly into it?
No.
Young Icarus.
Yicarus for short.
Chris.
Best watch your oxygen as well
No,
there,
shh,
Cutter.
Damn it. Mandracuria trying to win this bet still. Give it up.
I'm
Give
trying
it
to
up.
win.
Give me the money.
Listen. I'm not gonna give you until there's a corpse. I'm not giving you no
She's
money.
dead. Just give it up.
Cutter, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform.
Damn it.
Fill up your own
Weaver. Weaver, you're ruining my bet.
Trust me on this.
Weaver.
Weaver out.
Why are you doing this to me? The kiosk is the other way. You're going the wrong way, Cutter.
It is? Where?
It's over. It's by where it says birth over there
Birth?
on the wall. It says birth right there. Straight ahead.
Cutter, don't listen. Cutter, don't listen.
Oh, 6.
Damn, I almost won that bet. Was this close?
Well, there's still.
Where the fuck's the oxygen?
Oxygen
Oh, there.
reserves are critical. Portable oxygen
Ah,
supplies are
damn it.
available for purchase. Master check.
I almost had you.
Almost, cause Cutter here decided to like fuck around with a menu.
What's a DNGR? Danger, okay.
Y'all
Shut up.
Well, Cutter, I kind of feel like I should get paid. Like, even if you don't die, you have proven you are absolutely stupid enough that you should have. So, in the spirit of the bet, I want my money.
Cutter, what the hell are you doing?
I'm taking the storm. I'm taking it with me.
I don't even say right now, Cutter.
Object. Credits awarded.
It's a valuable object. See?
Yeah.
I
Oh dear.
That's why I was. You were just sawing
Manager-
away with a reactor
man-
right behind that blade.
Manager 6, you almost won that
I
bet.
was so close.
Okay, so now in here we gotta, just do a little something here.
Oh, look at
Just
that off to the
cut-
left. What's that? That orange thing. You should probably shoot that with your laser.
It's nanocarbon.
Yeah, shoot it with your laser. I am definitely here to help.
Not trying to win a bet.
It's the fuel tank. I was trying to kill you.
At least you're honest.
Only after it's clear I will already lose the bet.
Object accepted for processing.
You're like a small child trying to kick in a soccer ball into a goal.
All right, you got that cut away now, Cutter. It's time to go for the reactor.
All right.
Certification goal completed. Additional goals remaining.
Okay. What's the thruster class?
Well, Cutter, I guess you're going to need to hit up on that D-pad and take a look around. See if you can find something that seems like it might be some sort of engine.
Oh, there's engine. There's the engine. Oh, good old engine.
Now, how do you get it out? If I were you, I would try... Wait, what are those... This is a genuine question. What are those things off to the side? Those pumps there? What do those handles do?
Door console?
What's the door to?
Got about 5
Oh.
minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Oh, they time you too. Okay.
You're about as delicate as...
Cutter, you might want to use your laser to cut a little extra room to get the fuel tank out. Make sure to cut as close to the fuel tank as possible to make sure you get a very precise cut. Don't worry if you hit the fuel tank, it's probably fine.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Now, I will remind you, you are running out of time and you are ignoring your objectives. But, listen.
What are the thruster class? This is nanocarbon. This is nanocarbon. Nanocarbon. No, wait, that's the panel. What? Okay.
Cutter, you're using what we call X-rays. You are seeing through lighter materials such as that fuel tank, which is not built to be like red on X-ray. You're blasting right through it.
Okay. I just didn't get more oxygen then.
No.
How much
Wait,
should I-
remember it's over by the berth. You're going the wrong way. Cutter, where are you going? Cutter, you're gonna die. Cutter, that's the wrong way. Cutter. Cutter. Cutter, why did you turn into like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer demon? Dude, that Spike. I love that boy. He's like, row. Wait, no, that's a cat. I mix them up sometimes.
What happens if I fail my work orders?
Hey,
If
Cutter,
you fail them,
I need you to head back to the key
Yeah.
you're just gonna try another day, I believe.
Weaver out.
Okay, so there's not much pressure then.
I mean, every day that passes, you're racking up bills. Sure. No pressure.
Oh, okay.
Living ain't cheap,
alright,
sweetie. Especially not if you placed a bet on you dying and you're too stubborn to do it even though you're doing a bad job.
Look, I'm just being cautious. It's good to be cautious.
You were swinging that fucking
That
fuel tank
fuel
around
tank.
like you had a death wish.
Okay. Cut there. Cut there. Where's the other? It's under yellow little fucker right there down here, huh? You think you can hide from me? I'm gonna cut you.
Now, Cutter, I will remind you, you are talking to a piece of metal.
It's the space crazy. It's already the space brainworms have already just taken a foothold in her brain.
It looked at me funny.
Well, now, Cutter, you're making me somewhat uncomfortable.
Get over here.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, now I need to push this one down too. Eh. Oh, I need to cut these two.
That's right, just keep firing the laser, honey. Like there's no tomorrow. Damn the consequences.
Just fire it in all random directions.
Why won't this come undone?
Let's put a bow on this shift.
Is a question in the chat: is Rancid under or overrated? Does anybody have an opinion?
I don't know who that is. It's capitalized. That makes me suggest it is a individual.
Or well, they are about to download it apparently.
It's a
What's rancid?
it's a game. Is that a game?
Valuable object processed. Credits
Oh, they're a band from the 90s. Well, I guess I don't think they're overrated since I'd never fucking heard of them.
I can make it. I can make it. Yes. Okay, I made some money here.
Look at all those things you destroyed, Cutter.
That's okay. Sometimes you break things.
Apparently you do. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Tools 4.0. Is this like a patch note?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now I just need to finish getting the rest of the work orders done here. Continue the salvage.
I'm gonna get a drink.
They didn't give me more. Wait, the oxygen refilled, but it's still. Oh, fuel. I need more fuel? What the fuck? Ah, this game. It's diming and nickeling me every possible.
That's the way you say it. Good job, Cutter.
Nickeling and diming me. It's a nickel and dime affair. Yeehaw. Hey, Jet Wrench. Okay, engine. Engine. Thruster class 1. Where's the thruster?
Well, you saw it once before, and then you just sort of ignored it. So, you know.
It's gotta be behind here. That's all. Oh, there it is. It's that thing, right?
I've returned to give 0 input.
Okay, thank you. Ensign Kyrie.
That's a manager.
Anson.
Watch your goddamn mouth, or we'll
Damn
burn you
like-
like you burn that fucking aluminum. You would be lucky to command a fifth of the respect that she does. She has broken down 10,000 ships. Which I
And
might
I
note is
have
over
broken
9,000. I'm sorry. I feel bad that I said that.
Oh, they should give me more tethers, honestly.
Perhaps you should purchase some tethers. Capitalism. Biatch. Well, that was
I
that
think you're
that
gonna
aim there,
miss.
Cutter.
Yeah.
It'll still go in.
I guess eventually it will.
I just need force.
Again, like a small child with a soccer ball, you eventually got it in.
Congratulations on your unopposed goal. Now, that is a medical kit. It is not for sale. However, you can use it to patch up your injuries. At the moment, I don't believe you have any, so I would not worry about it. You might
Well,
be able to
yeah, at this
possibly
rate,
barge. I mean, if you get to the point where you're out of oxygen, you ain't gonna patch that shit up with a band-aid and some fucking antibiotics, so... I guess they didn't want it. Go figure.
Cowards.
So I will note that you still haven't literally done anything you set out to do today.
I've always got all the nanocarbon.
That word doesn't mean what you think it means. Oh, you mean like, okay. Well, you haven't gotten any of it. That's fine. Never mind. Just good luck, Cutter.
Oh, the button. Okay. I was safe. That was close.
No, it wasn't.
this
Cutter.
stream's a mess.
It really wasn't close at all. You bonked your head on the wall. There wasn't really any danger.
Okay. If we get up here.
Now, Cutter, in the interest of time, I have to tell you, you're going about this a really dumb way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you slam yourself against a fuel rod like a goddamn hockey player. Oh yes, throw it into the furnace. That'll be
Listen, we
just
all love
peachy keen.
fireworks. It's the 4th of July every day in space.
Count credit applied.
So,
What do you think the sun is?
here's a tip for you, Cutter. What you're currently trying
Yeah.
to do is you're trying to go through the heavily reinforced front end. What if there was a second end to this and there was another way to access the thruster?
Oh, right there. Yeah.
You're
yeah.
essentially attempting to pull the tail off a shrimp by going through the head, which is stupid. What are you fucking doing, Cutter?
Cutter, what in the
I'm
god?
trying to handle.
Why are you trying to open a door on a ship that don't have walls, Cutter? Cutter, you're driving me to drink.
The space madness has taken further purchase in her mind.
Reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Now, Cutter, I have a proposition
Yeah.
for you. We're
Yeah.
gonna get that thruster out. We're gonna get the last of your nanocarbon, and then dollars to donuts. You're gonna run out of time, right? I haven't played since they added these demolition charges. I'm curious to see what they're all about. Why don't you plant one on your face so I can win a bet?
Do I have any demolition charges?
Oh, maybe you don't yet. Maybe they just had that in the patch. Cutter, why are we back
Get
in the
the
handle,
door.
Cutter? Didn't we just have this conversation?
Get me the door. Getting the door.
All right, Cutter, I'm taking my headset off. I can't fucking deal with this shit. Who
What
the
am I
fuck
supposed to do,
cares about the
Michelle?
goddamn door, Cutter?
You told me to get through the door to get the
I didn't
thruster.
say anything about a damn door. I said you should go through the back end of the ship. Does this look like the back end of the ship?
Okay. Okay.
Manager 6
Is this
did not
the
say
thrust?
door.
Okay. Okay. Where's the fuck is the back end of this thing?
You're looking
The
at it.
engine,
Okay,
that's
there's the thruster.
engine. You take the engine out. Oh my god.
Okay.
Cutter.
Okay. Okay. I got the engine. Ah, beautiful
Look,
engine.
that's the thruster. See the text that says thruster cap? That's the cover. You've essentially taken the jar off a lid of pickles and left the jar behind and lifted up the lid and said, "Ah, pickles."
I was getting the lid first because the lid was worth
Don't
something,
Clay, you had no
know?
idea what the fuck you were doing.
Okay, here's the engine.
Yes, that is the engine. Now, isn't that easier than all the cutting you tried to do?
Well, I don't know at this rate. There we go. Ah, yes.
Now, I'll be honest with you, Cutter. That was pretty. You did good there.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
That looks like a vape pen.
Okay, now what we have left is some more nanocarbon.
Yep. Now, one of the best ways to get nanocarbon would be, so first we're going to want to go into X-ray vision here. Now, you can see all those cutting points that you can't access, right there, Cutter?
Yeah.
Now, what you'll notice is there's a bunch of aluminum in the way. Now, what do we do to aluminum?
We cut it.
Yeah, we shave it like it's like pubic hair, honey. Well, I
Wow,
wouldn't
6.
do right there because that's the airlock and that could go bad. I would scoot over and do it at a different spot.
Okay.
Fuck this chair in particular. Fuck this wall.
Cutter, you are something
Fuck
else.
these.
You are really lucky they patched it so that you don't run out of fuel for your cutter anymore.
Wait, you don't?
No, it gets hot, but then it just cools down. It used to be it would permanently run out of fuel and you'd have to go buy more.
What are these percentages then?
What percentages?
These percentages.
Oh, damn. Okay, maybe they... I don't know. It's still at 95%. You'd think you would have lost more with everything that happened. I don't know. So...
Cutter, what in the hell are you doing?
Trying to get to the nanocarbon.
Now, we're going to want to cut those points there. Now, see, you want to keep it fixed on the spot till it burns through. I kind of thought that was 101 shit, but you know, you are a woman of many not talents, so.
Hey, cat.
Hey, Catter. It sounds like Cutter. It's a joke. Now,
Ah, ha, ha, ha,
here-
ha.
now-
I laughed at the
thank
joke.
you. Now, let's see here. We don't see any more cutting points, but it seems like this shit ain't moving. What do we do, Cutter?
Cutter, you got 5
Tether it?
minutes in this ship.
No.
Knock out that
Cutter,
one
what do we do when we
Turn the
feel like
lights
there's
out.
more things to cut, but we don't see them?
X-ray?
Yes. Now, you are just continuing to cut along the bottom. Presumably, there are cutting spots along the top.
Oh, good point.
I might be incorrect. I'm not as familiar with this model of ship, but at the very least, oh, you're getting oxygen. I was like, what, are you gonna go cut your house up? But you know, listen. I will say, Cutter, if you manage to not do your first ship in 2 shifts, I am basically gonna be ashamed to have known you.
Oxygen reserves are low. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
All right, as we approach, let's get on X-ray vision. Let's take a look at the work we have left to do to get this sucker open. Now, as we can see, there are not too many cut points left on that left-hand side, which is where we were working.
Yeah, that's the few right here. Yeah. I'm gonna cut him up.
You sound a little crazy right there, Cutter. Do you want to give that another? Do you want to give that another take?
I'm gonna cut it up.
Okay, I guess that works. That did somewhat sound less crazy.
Okay. What the fuck?
So
the fuck?
you fucked up there, Cutter. Do you remember me telling you not to fuck with the goddamn airlock?
What happens now?
Well, probably nothing. But, so, here's the situation. The airlock is pressurized. What the fuck are you...
Cutter.
Just swinging that laser around like nobody's business.
I'm taking care of this nanocarbon. It's right here at the
You should
garage
probably burn
lock
up that coolant tank while you're at it. Oh, do you not want to do that? Then try using your laser when you're not fucking moving, Cutter. God damn! How many times do we have to go over this? Oh, shit. Well, Cutter, I gotta hand it to you. I ain't seen that one before. You are a unique disaster
fucking
human. This is a bad idea. If you could just feed the entire goddamn ship into the processor, they would not need cutters. Also, you are getting distracted from your one goal again.
There's nanocarbon in there. If I take it there,
You're not gonna take
Nanocarbon.
it there.
Account credit
That's
applied.
not what's gonna happen. That's huge.
That is like a Did your mama ever tell you to cut the steak before you eat it?
oh no. Okay, yeah. I guess I need something else.
All right, now
Okay,
you are
he's-
actually in a pretty damn good position. You finished. Cutter, do not.
Cutter.
Yeah.
That is still
Cutter,
the airlock.
please.
Cutter, move the fuck away
Okay.
to the other side.
Visibility is dropping. Keep an eye on
Uh oh. Thruster damaged.
dangling in the wind with busted tubes.
Yeah, you bumped into a lot of shit there, Cutter.
Head on back
It's
to
all
the
right.
cab and use a repair kit to fix them up.
It's fine.
Okay.
You'll be all right. Your thrusters are still at 75%. That's plenty. Now, please make liberal use of that ability to just stop your momentum by clicking those two thumbsticks together. Now, let's take a look.
You got 40 seconds, Cutter. And you blocked off your processing.
Oh god damn it! I guess I have to come up one more take.
Okay, this time I'm not bluffing. I really am just gonna fucking walk away from you, Cutter. I swear to God. You don't get to crash on my couch again. You're too bad at this.
Did y'all do much swinging for 3+ dice on a roll? If you don't do that, Fortune in the Dark gets pretty failure written from what I've heard in games of the past years. Whew. Okay, safe. Okay, so I made less that time.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
So let's repair your equipment, Cutter.
okay. Oh, there's only 4 repair kits available.
Yeah, I
huh?
don't think you need to repair anything else.
Okay. I need more oxygen, though. Or fuel.
You can just
How
buy
to get
that
more
as soon
fuel
as
in
you
here.
start your shift. Just use the computer right away.
Okay. Third time's a charm.
I
Let's-
guess it is. I guess it is. The third time is the charm.
Let's sell that Vaj.
Have a nice day.
Alright.
Just from a distance, Cutter,
You're shook.
this is embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
You sheared the ship in half and tried to process it, saying, "Here you go."
Okay. So
Okay.
over here,
Yeah,
right?
you're
We should
you're
do it
getting
over
close
here.
on this side. You are almost in territory where you could do your job that you were supposed to have done 2 days ago.
The engine is not the objective right now. It is salvaging the nanocarbon.
Yeah, this is nanocarbon.
I know. I was explaining it for the chat.
Now, I believe you
Okay.
should be able to bump it at this point. I think you have done the work. Yeah, look at that
There
give.
we
Look at that
go.
give.
Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful.
Now, use the other processing area because you have very effectively made that one unusable. I would just use tethers and get this done with, but you are allowed to be more efficient if you have that kind of will.
It's not moving. It's not
Well,
moving.
because you didn't tether it to nothing.
Yeah, it's a difficult to challenge because it is pretty heavy, and so that's part of why I say you use the tether. The tethers have a lot more pulling power. Cutter.
Okay.
Oh dear, Cutter.
Where are you gonna Oh dear. Oh dear. Where are you?
Well,
How do I
Cutter.
cancel? How do I cancel
I
this?
don't. As ever, Cutter, you're on a controller, so I don't know the answer.
Okay, I just had to move.
Okay. Well,
How am I gonna get this over
let's
there?
headbutt it a little more, get it to move a little more.
Oh, this one seems a little bit more.
Yeah, that one does seem a little more loosey-goosey. Heaven sprucey, as my mother used to say. She didn't. I lied to you. Try
least
just giving
you're
it
honest.
a like the seismic push just to loosen things up. Give it some of that little shock
Just
wave.
the
Yeah.
old.
Okay, well.
Well,
that
now
didn't work as well as I'd hoped. I'll be honest, Cutter, that one's on me. Maybe try putting your back to a wall and then firing it at that thing, because then you can't go anywhere, so maybe it'll go somewhere.
Okay.
Or maybe you'll just get crushed and die. I'm kidding, that won't happen.
Unless it
I'm
will.
pretty sure it won't.
You're damaging valuable electronics as well.
Fuck them. What does the electronics ever do for anyone?
I'm trying to figure out exactly how you made this much of a mess, Cutter. It is genuinely impressive.
How do I get
It's
more?
kind of like watching a
Nanocarbon.
third grader eat crayons.
Oh,
You're
fuck
like, I
everything.
mean,
That
listen,
is-
I know kids eat crayons, but you are in third grade. I figured you'd know better by now. You know what? Fuck it. Cut that last point. Let's just see what the fuck happens.
Okay.
Nothing. Great. Love it.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it.
Ba 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 ba. Right, Cutter. McDonald's. What are you fucking doing?
Having Raiden's high frequency blade would be quite an improvement, but we
Hey,
can't. We at the company cannot
me-
afford
Let
Raiden's
me-
high frequency
Let me take
blades.
it home. Country roads. Why isn't anything moving?
Cat, what you're supposed to do in this game is salvage ships to make money.
I need something to move here.
Now, Cutter.
Cutter, don't get feisty.
I hate to.
This
I
is
hate
mostly
to float
your
this
fault.
possibility, but is it possible you have confused
There we
the
go.
shit out of this game's physics?
Yeehaw.
Cutter,
Yes!
you did it. It took you 3 days, numerous refuels, but somehow
All right.
0 lives. Congratulations.
Selling this shit off now.
Yes, let's get a harder ship. That's definitely what we fucking need.
All right. I've completed my work orders. I am in debt.
Severely.
The degree to
Cutter.
which you lost money on that ship is amazing.
Okay, let's try a different one. These are all easy, so I guess we should go with the one that we already know, right?
Bumper?
Right, Bumper.
Oh, we're not certified for higher.
No, we are not. We're not certified for much. We gotta prove ourselves, and right now we are only proving that Cutter here cannot be trusted with a knife.
I like the name Swordfish 12. That sounds like a wait. Oh no, Cutter. Look at you're seeing the core systems. There ain't much profit opportunity on that Swordfish. That Western Nox has an extra unit, has that power cell. That's worth cashola. Let's go for that.
Cash money.
Let's do it to it.
I figure you should be looking for ships where you can harvest the main electrical systems rather than the materials because you suck dog shit at that part.
Just a little history lesson for you. The entire macro class was decommissioned once they juiced the force of the rail gates. Link scooped up thousands of them on the cheap. Now finish up your work order and salvage as much as you can of each ship before moving on to the next. We call it using the whole buffalo. You want to pay off
Oh, this is the one that
debt
Six
you got
wanted.
on your back.
Yeah, this is the correct ship.
We were out.
We should be good here. This is the Western
what
Nox
was the-
Mark II.
What was we were saying about paying off debt?
You were doing a bad job of it. Is that what I was saying?
No, Weaver was saying something about, oh, this is how you pay stuff
Oh,
off.
it's by he said using the whole buffalo, right? You get a ship, you pay for the ship, but once you have the ship, anything you can salvage, you should salvage because that's money in the bank, Cutter. You salvage it quick, you salvage it fast. When you decide you are done with a ship, anything left, Lynx reclaims and you do not get paid for.
Hey, Cutter, you want to see something special? Take a look at that rail gate.
What railgate?
Well, why don't we try looking rather than... Okay, well, I guess we could not. That's also a possibility, Cutter.
I guess we're just gonna.
Hey, Weaver,
Wait,
message from the
completely-
Cutter. Go fuck yourself.
What a beauty.
Yeah, that is really beautiful there, Weaver.
That was
God,
absolutely
I'm
beautiful.
dazzled
The instant.
by the thing that the Cutter let us see. It's stunning. What an entertainer, this Cutter.
It's almost like I'm a professional Let's Player.
I gotta admit, Cutter, that awkward laugh at the end really sold me.
Uh-huh.
You're a real charmer.
Professional.
Why is she breathing heavy like that?
Because you lit
I don't
things on
know,
fire,
Cutter.
Cutter. You see that fire?
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why we don't fire our laser except for when we know exactly where it's going. Because
Okay.
things
Ever
burn.
heard of the expression "measure twice, cut once"? It applies doubly in space.
Ever heard of the expression, son, I am disappointed? Turns out it works across genders. Oh yeah, no, definitely send them that. They're gonna be real excited with that fucking charred pile of goddamn ash.
Y'all are so mean.
Here, I got
to
you a
me.
present. It's a literal fucking fireball.
Fuck you.
Salvage secured. Count credit applied. Certification goal complete. Additional goals remaining.
Okay. What is the ring fire over here? Oh, that's beautiful.
I think it was especially active at a certain point where there was an event happening.
Mhm.
But you know,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can get this electronic and throw it into the garbage.
I mean, that's not what they told you to do, Cutter. But I guess if that's how you want to roll, that's hardly the biggest shitty thing you've done today.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, Six, what happens if you run out of time in your shift?
I believe what happens is just that it cuts to the next day. It just cuts you to your hab.
I see.
It has been a few patches since I have played this game, so it's possible that has changed.
I wish there was a way to like super speed and just punch it.
This is the second time you've offered that talk.
Well, it keeps coming up, so everything's coming up, Jennifer, here.
It sure is.
Grapple wapple. Toss it in. Toss it out. Do what you can. Yeah, what if I chose a horror game for Six to play?
Oh, that's just cruel.
I mean, you can try, Cutter.
I mean, what game could you possibly bully Six over?
Reminder. Ask
I don't know. Maybe Five Nights at Freddy's.
Here's the thing, Cutter.
Oxygen levels.
I would have a
stabilizing.
bad time, but you would scream louder than me.
You'd be in a
All
row.
you'd be doing
You
is
would
making
also
fun of yourself.
Yeah, make Six play Nights into Dreams since Six hates that game.
I mean, listen, if next month's stream theme is karmic justice, I understand. I can get down with that. I don't think it'll work out the way you think it will, but you can try. Cutter, let's prioritize some valuable components.
Deposit
Okay.
accepted.
Right now we want to focus on the reactor and that thruster unit.
Okay, reactor's on this side, right?
I don't know. I would be able to tell if I had some sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
X-ray vision.
There's the
You
reactor.
ain't Superman, Manager Curie.
Oh, if I do it this way, then I can get in easy peasy.
Yes, that is the concept that we tried explaining to you.
I meant to get to the reactor too.
Again with the pickle jar.
No, it's all right. It's all right. You deal with it. You deal with it in stages. You know, listen. Everybody's got their own process.
Oh,
Part of it appears to be firing random pieces of metal into orbit.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I've reached a new stage of my career where I am here to learn from the unorthodox approaches of this rookie. Okay, you appear to be throwing that into the furnace. Very unconventional. Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
How do I get to the other end of that, though?
Well,
That's
you
the
can
question.
fly through there.
Alright, yeah. Hey, reactor. Oh, I seem to be getting some sort of interference here.
yes. What do you think? What do you think that little propeller signal means, Cutter?
You ever heard of a BMW?
My health's being fine, though.
Yes, it is absolutely healthy to hang out by these reactors for an extended period of time.
Your suit, of course, Lynx takes care of its people until it decides not to. Your suit is provided with some anti-radiation protection. However, it does interfere with the electronic signals of your signal package.
I see.
So
Okay.
it does cause some slight visual disturbances. They're not too much to worry about. However, I would be careful about dropping a reactor on your face.
Credits deposited.
This is the 4th time. Oh dear. Oh, it hit something.
It'll probably be okay.
Salvage
The
Yeah,
thing is, once
see?
it gets into the barge's stasis field immediately puts the reactor into stasis and suppresses the fusion reaction occurring within. I suppose I should say fission reaction. My bad, Cutter.
I did it in one try. There we go. That's how you do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Oh.
I don't know what that sound you just made with your mouth was or why you did it, but you are getting better, Cutter, and I'm proud of you.
You know, like the Faith No More song.
Yes, I'm obviously a Faith No More fan.
You've never heard that song before?
I don't know. I couldn't tell by your rendition, to be honest, Cutter. I'm not much of a singer myself, I understand, but please recognize that from what you gave me, I could not tell.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cutter, having that thing out, just ready to go.
Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
That big fire symbol means it's a fire type Pokemon.
Cutter,
Oh,
that was a remarkably stupid decision.
Maintain safe distance from flammable items.
What do I do?
Well, Manager Curie, looks like you owe me some money. Oh, damn.
No,
No.
I survived!
Damn it.
I did it! I fucking did it, y'all! I survived!
Cutter, congratulations. You fired a laser at a fuel pump and you did not die. That's what we call smart thinking.
It takes work to be this smart.
Now, chat. I just want to point out, y'all been on my case about how mean I've been to the Cutter here. You honestly gonna tell me you think the Cutter's a smart fucking worker? We gonna have words.
Now listen, I had just warned you about the laser pointing straight at the fire container. I didn't complete my sentence, that I can say, but I thought through the tone of my voice that there was an imminent danger involved with pointing a laser fire cutter at a fire tank.
Oh, laser cutter goes bwee.
I guess it does, Cutter.
I am invincible. I can do whatever I want and I'll live through it. I hope you all know that by now. I hope you've gotten the picture. I could do whatever.
Now, Cutter. You are
Yeah.
attempting
Are you going
fate
to-
here. I'm gonna tell you something about fate. Fate'll fuck you the fuck up.
Fate don't care.
Also, I mean, listen. Sometimes people decide that they're the king of everything because they do something really badass. You blew a fuel tank up from 5 feet away. I wouldn't be bragging about that one myself.
In fact, I would call that a whoops-a-doodle.
I made an oopsie poopsie. Oh, hey.
Sorry, mommy. Your poopsies are toast.
Get down here. That's right. You're mine now.
Oh yes, enjoy this scrap of metal.
This metal. You know what?
Cutter, after this shift, we're gonna have an after party. I have a favor to ask. Don't let anyone know you know me. They're gonna be like, oh, are you that new Cutter who fucking tried to put half of a ship into the salvager? And you'll be like, yes. And they'll be like, who trained you? And you'll be like, I don't remember. Repeat after me. I don't remember. Cutter, you're not repeating.
Cutter, your gear's getting low. It's gonna start fighting you if you don't head on back to the hab and make some repairs.
Skills like this, you can't. They're self-taught. They're just
No,
natural.
I can tell that you're self-taught, Cutter. You ain't fooling nobody. Nobody's looking at you and being like, damn, what martial arts school you go to?
As Jeff Wrench points out, if you make a potentially cataclysmic error with dangerous machinery, you don't get reprimanded. You get promoted to upper management.
Evidence
I
suggests otherwise.
I deserve a raise.
Tell you what, Cutter.
Oh boy.
Your first clone is free. Wow, look at that. You
Oh,
made
look at-
so much money today, Cutter.
Yes! Whew. Did all my objectives, too. You know, that's still like $500,000.
Sure is, Cutter.
Uh-huh. Sure is.
Let's get ourselves a new ship, shall we?
Sounds good. I should probably repair my shit first, but yeah. Okay, everything else seems okay. Pick up my helmet. Oh, more O2 would be nice. Alright. Let's see, what else can we do? I'm not going to increase my speed like I thought I was, because that'd be a bad idea. I understand that now.
Shoot yourself off into low Earth orbit.
Okay.
It might make sense to up that grapple strength there, Cutter. You are using it a lot more than the tethers, and so I could see it being useful to be able to multiply your force there.
Good idea. Okay. Let's view the ship catalog. We can get power cell. Okay, we should go for the power cell one, right?
I tend to agree.
Okay. Oh, someone clipped me going, laser cut. Cutie Zirconia clipped me going, laser cutter goes boom. Thank you. This looks an awful lot like the previous ship.
Yeah, this is the same model. You are not cleared to access some of the more elaborate models of ship, Cutter.
So for the more elaborate ones, do we get more time to do it?
That's a great question, Cutter. I'm not sure.
Oh, you never done it before?
I just haven't paid attention to the differences in the time.
Oh, okay.
I just, you know, I play what we call heads down Dota. I just do my job.
Heads down Dota, eh?
Yes.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, there's a cargo hatch on this one. Interesting.
Not for long, right, Cutter? As soon as
I mean, at
your
this
bank
rate,
account,
it'll be.
Yeah.
or in your butthole, because you'll fuck up and lodge it up there. But listen, I'm slowly increasing in faith.
Alright, before we do that, we really need to depressurize it.
Accurate.
Credit applied.
Though it would have been funny to see you rip that lid off and then have that thruster
Airlock pressure
depressurize
levels
into
dropping.
your face at high velocity.
Because that's how physics works.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Now, Cutter, I can tell you're having a problem with the concept of pressurization, so let me explain it like this. When you have air in one place, and another place where there is no air,
Air pressure levels
the air gets
increasing.
jealous and wants to be the place where there is no air, right? And so they all run out the door at once, and if you're in the way, you're fucked. Well, more like if there's a hard object in the way, it's fucked. If you're in the way, as long as you just got your spacesuit on, you'll just get tossed out into space. And if you don't have a thruster pack on there, you're fucked. But you do, Cutter. You'll be all right. But you know, if there were, let's say, a reactor there, that reactor would be thrown into your pace at a pace, and I believe the word we're looking for is you would be disintegrated.
Understood.
Now, you are doing pretty well, so if you want to, just for the sake of your memoir, add a little drama and intentionally kill yourself here, I don't think anyone will blame you.
I think Cutter tried that before.
That's true, you do seem to be hard to kill. Maybe you're too stupid to burn.
I should get that tattooed somewhere. Too stupid to burn.
I meant to ask you, Cutter. You're 1 billion credits in debt to Lynx. What the hell did you do?
Isn't that just the price of working
No,
here?
Cutter, didn't you read your email? You had lots of bills. Lynx kindly bought them out and gave you a way to work them off.
Oh. I have no idea.
All right, play them if you
assume-
want, Cutter. Seems like talent of yours.
I assume I must have done something awesome to get something like that.
That's usually how it works. People who are way in debt, it's because they're so cool.
How do I get it closer? Oh, if I tether while I'm closer to it. There we go. Oh. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Cutter, what are you trying to do?
No, I definitely don't know that, Cutter. Never seen it. Sorry about that, Cutter. Just someone asking after you.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. That's... I get this one. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Cutter, you certainly do have your methods.
Wait, if I separate that from... Oh, nanocarbon right between the panels. How do I... Maybe I just throw it all in at once. There we go. Okay.
Tell you what, Cutter, it warms my heart to watch you learn how to wipe your own ass.
Bye-bye, lid. Nope, never mind.
That was a trick shot right there.
She's on fire. Woohoo!
Cutter, don't forget your
Well, she literally was on fire some time ago.
if your gear's acting up on you, best practice.
Now, don't mind Weaver right now. Weaver's being a bit of a woolly wart. Worry wart, that's what I meant to say. Woolly wart's a different... Yoshi's woolly wart.
Just the way that piece of engine just goes flying is very entertaining.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright. And that cargo hatch, right, Cutter?
Huh?
Cargo hatch.
Oh yeah, cargo hatch. Seems to be on this end.
Now, Cutter,
Yeah,
what makes you say that?
because it's the one end we haven't checked yet.
Alright, well, live and let learn, I suppose.
Your oxygen
6.
reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Lynx equipment.
Welcome to Vintage Run 9000. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
Okay. How do I check the status of my... Oh, it says unpressurized. That's a problem.
It's been unpressurized.
Yeah, you are currently in the vacuum of space. It is not pressurized. That's correct. Now,
Okay.
Cutter, I know a lot of
Haven't.
people who sign up for this job haven't taken basic physics, but space don't have pressure. That was a bad shot, Cutter. Managed to make it, but that was near thing.
Managed to make it just by the skin of your teeth.
All right, now where is the cargo hatch? I know the answer to this question for the record.
Are you gonna tell me?
You know, Cutter, it's like they say, teach your Cutter to fish. Something, something, no, I'm not gonna tell you.
Chat, if you happen to see where the fuck this cargo hatch is.
I will say you have looked at it several times.
Oh, okay, so it's on this end then.
If I were a cargo hatch, where would I be? I think I'd probably be in the bathroom. Doesn't that make sense? Right, chat?
Chat, back us up on this one.
You know what? You know what?
What, Cutter? I'm excited to hear the resolution of this very big build-up.
Fuck you, that's
Oh,
what.
okay, that was a bit disappointing, to be honest, Cutter.
I can't. Okay. Please tell me where the cargo
Cutter,
hatch is, pretty
do you
please.
think a cargo hatch would be where you load cargo or in the middle of the ship?
Okay, beyond one of the ends.
It'd be outside, Cutter.
You got 5 minutes left
Oh, yeah.
before they turn the lights.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
an access to the ship, a hatch, if you will. And I would guess that it would be visually distinct so that people loading cargo could spot it quickly.
Yes, I suppose it would. Oh, that's an access hatch.
Well, would you look at that, Cutter?
Isn't that something? Oh my god.
You know, we got there in the end, Manager Kyrie. It's all right.
Yeah, we did. Let's see if we can make the shot into the unopposed goal.
All right, Cutter, we got to salvage a little more material if possible. But you did get that hatch, and that's good work. It also did have some metal still attached to it, so you got your metal goal. We just got to get some nanocarbon. Let's push some pieces off of this ship, shall we?
Okay.
Now, that is not going to do you much good. You can cut that if you want, but you'll notice that there is a pattern to the types of cutting points that are actually holding the panels in place.
Alright, yeah, like over here.
Yes. It is those little diagonal ones. That one is not one of them, but that's fine. Doesn't hurt to cut it, that's for sure. All it takes is time, and you know what they say, time is something.
Time certainly is something.
Time is a lie, that's what they say.
I don't think that's what they say, Cutter. I think that you're trying to sound cool and failing rather miserably. Away we go. Woo!
Whee!
Woohoo!
Salvage accepted, Cutter.
Processing valuable object. Credit
Oh, it's not nearly enough.
Nope. But there are a lot more panels. But not a lot of
That
time.
is true.
Mm-hmm. This is what happens when what do they say? Dick around.
Now, Manager Curie, we are dealing with a newbie. We gotta be encouraging.
Okay. This is what happens when you what in the goddamn... Did you not learn your lesson the first time?
I'm just trying to pull it.
Now, Cutter, does that look
Yeah.
like nanocarbon to you?
No, but it's in the way of nanocarbon.
Oh, God. The way you fling that around.
Credits deposited.
I don't have enough time for this. Damn it.
It's almost like there were easier things for you to harvest, Cutter. Cutter,
Cutter, what are you doing?
you're lucky that I had drained all the fuel. You almost incinerated yourself again.
Again.
I don't fucking know. How do I get this metal?
You don't, Cutter. Go home. You're an
Okay.
embarrassment.
Okay.
Good Lord, Cutter.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
My planet needs me.
Embrace the stars.
Are you...
You know what? I bet you could reach the moon. All you have to do is dream.
Are you saying that this is the end of the stream,
Warning.
Cutter?
Oxygen reserves are low.
Cutter, you gotta die for the end of the stream, please. It's
I
just
do.
good entertainment, please.
I'll be in so much debt.
Then don't save.
You could not save?
Just close the goddamn game.
Okay.
Cutter, you're gonna make me sick.
I feel like there are better ways to achieve your goal here. Why don't we just go?
All
why don't we
right,
just go
yeah.
laser another fuel tank or something? Also, your timer's
Well,
gonna
we
run out
can't in
before
3
you
seconds.
suffocate. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I didn't quite follow directions, but that's an acceptable compromise.
It's the spirit of the thing. Oh my God.
Well, folks, we've had a hootenanny tonight. Set ourselves on fire a few times. Almost blew ourselves up once or twice, but
Oh my God.
we're still standing. We're still cutting. We're still doing it.
I guess we are,
And
Cutter.
remember, folks, don't trust Jennifer Uncle with any form of manual labor.
Don't trust Jennifer Uncle with a laser cutter.
Good night and good luck, everyone.
You'll fucking need it.
Yep. Peace out.
See ya.